Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another tag video. The tag is rapid fire book tag. I was not tagged by anybody, I don't think, but I just decided to do it. I saw the original video on Girl Reading's book channel and decided, yeah, sounds like fun, I'll just give it a go myself. First question is, ebook or physical book? I am always going to say physical book. I do not have a Kindle or any kind of e-reader. I only read books on my phone if they're only released in that format, like Zenith by Sasha Alsberg. So yeah, physical book. Question 2 is paperback or hardback? I'm going to say paperback because money. I can't afford to buy hardbacks all the time. The hardbacks that I do buy are half price usually, and it's like a pre-release discount on Amazon. So that's pretty much the only time that I get hardbacks unless they're sent to me or bought for me. Question 3 is online or in-store shopping. I could spend hours and hours in Waterstones just browsing books, but I usually do all my shopping online because I can get a big delivery in one go, and there is usually a discount on Amazon for the books that I buy as well. It's just there's more price options. Question 4 is trilogies or series? Series, trilogies. I'm going to say trilogies because I can see an end in sight. One of the things that does bother me about big series is I never know when they're going to end, and I like having closure. I like trilogies because they're all wrapped up with a neat bow, and that's it, and it's very satisfying to have that end. Question 5 is heroes or villains? Villains every single time. I love villainous characters, and if they're done really well, I will absolutely fall in love with the villain. I think they're incredible. I especially like heroes turned villains. Question 6 is a book that you want everyone to read. I really want everyone to read The Passage by Justin Cronin because I go on about it a lot, and I really want people to read this book. I think it's incredible, and then you will read the rest of the series as well because it's just that good. Question 7, I think, is recommend an underrated book. Think. The Bone Season, I think. Yeah, let's go with The Bone Season. I would love more people to be big fans of the series. I think it's incredible. I recommend The Bone Season. I think it is very underrated, especially for this genre. I think more people, more YA readers and new adult readers should be reading The Bone Season. So yes, Bone Season. Question 8 is the last book you finished. I think it was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. Question 9 is the last book you bought. Does a pre-order count? Does that payment come out? If a pre-order counts, the last book I bought was The Song Rising by Samantha Shannon, which is the third in the Bone Season series. But if not, I think the last one that I officially bought was Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel, I think is how you pronounce that name, possibly. Am I on question 10 now? Question 10. Weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark? I don't think it's necessarily weird, but I'll use like wrappers, receipts, clips. I did use like a sweet, I think it was a Mawam. I just put, the stick ones, I use it as a bookmark because it was the only thing I could find in my bag. I don't think that's weird. It's not like I used a sandwich. Have I done that before? Question 11 is used books, yes or no? Absolutely yes. I think saves money, saves paper, and I think some of my used books as well with my mum, so I kind of stole a few off her bookshelves. I think it holds more sentimentality for the book if you buy a used book somehow. Question 12. Top 3 favourite genres? Science fiction, urban fantasy, okay, gothic. Question 13. Borrow or buy? Buy. I like borrowing books, but I like to have my own books. I'm also very particular about who I lend my books to, so I think, yeah, buy. Question 14, characters or plots? Plots are really important. Characters are equally as important. Ooh, I think if I had to pick, and if it depended on whether or not I was going to read the book, I would say plot, because if it's got a very interesting original plot line, then I can get past badly written characters, I guess. Hate that question. Question 15, long or short books? It depends. Lady Midnight was like the worst feat of my year because it was so long, so big, and I had essays. But again, you get so much out of long books at the same time that you don't get with short books. I'm just going to say long books. 16, long or short chapters? Short chapters. Because A, you can pick up and put it down a lot easier without losing your place. B, I feel like sometimes if they're really long chapters, they're not saying very much. Short chapters, I like that the story's sectioned off. Something happens every single time. There's always a cliffhanger at the end, and I think. Question 17 is, name the first 3 books that you think of. God, okay. Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. Oh my god. Books. Book. Think of a book. Think of a book. Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor. Question 18 now. Books that make you laugh or cry. Cry. I always find that I get a lot more out of a book if it emotionally cripples me. Like, I love a humorous book, but I also like exploring my emotions in a different way through reading. If a book makes me cry, then it's like I've had a little peek into my own soul. Um, if a book makes me cry, it's really, really good, basically. Next question, because I've lost count. Our world or fictional worlds? See, can I go both and say urban fantasy? A new world that's explored beneath our own world? Does that count? I'm going to cheat, yeah, both. Audiobooks, yes or no? No, simply because the only audiobooks I've ever listened to have been Shakespeare plays. Don't have the right kind of attention span for an audiobook. Do you ever judge a book by its cover? Yes, all the time. I'm a reader, of course I do. Book to movie or book to TV adaptations? Movie. I'm often very disappointed by television shows. A movie or TV show you preferred to its book? The Maze Runner. I've said this before, but The Maze Runner, because I think that it suits cinema, I think, and having only read the first book and seen the movie adapted, I enjoyed it so much more than reading the book. Series or standalone? Series. I like getting a lot more out of characters. There have been some really good standalones that I've read, but most of them are classics. But modern fiction, I think series are better. Just keep feeding my addiction. And that is it for the questions today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I will link down below the original video as well, so you can go and check out her channel. And yeah. And thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I did surpass it last week, and yeah, thank you everyone that has subscribed to my channel recently, and thank you everyone that already did. Bye.